Hi everyone, this is Arissa the Blues Clues fan, and I wanted to take this time to wish Steve Burns, the guy who plays Steve, the guy we all know and love, the first ever Blues Clues host, a happy 52nd birthday. That's right. Today's October 9th, 2025, and today Steve Burns turns 52 years old. Oh my goodness. We all know Steve Burns. He's a legend. We all know him. What kind of Blues Clues fan doesn't love Steve? He's amazing. I didn't grow up with Steve. I actually grew up with Joe because he started hosting in 2002, I think, and that was the year I was born, so but I still love Steve. Of course I do. He did a really good job. All three of them did good, but I know a lot of people like Steve because he's the first host. It makes sense. But yeah, Steve is amazing. I hope Steve has a good day. Enjoy whatever you're doing, Steve. We all love you. I guess I could share some of my favorite Steve moments that I like about him. We could go through each season. So why don't we? Okay, Steve in season 1, he was really funny. Like, he was the most hyped out of all these seasons he was in. Season 1 had to have been the most hyped Steve has ever been. Like, he would get excited every time he finds a clue, and so he would get excited every time he found a clue, and he would also every time he figures out Blues Clues, he would get excited. A good example would be Blues Story Time, if you want to check the thinking time out for that. He's just funny and sweet. So, I just think there's just so many things that he's done funny. I don't even know if I could go by seasons. But I'd say, I loved I loved all the wrong answers he gave out. I know Joe never did that, but Steve's funny answers were pretty nice. They sadly discontinued in season 3. So, Steve just never fails to make us laugh, doesn't he? Steve has had some funny moments. I'm trying to think of some. It's hard to think of one because when there were so many episodes. He's just a great guy with a big heart. I know that it was really sad when he had to leave for college. I know that episode all made us sad. Sure as heck made me sad. But yeah, that episode, Steve goes to college. Man, when I saw that for the first time, it was a really emotional episode. That means Steve was leaving. Well, Steve actually left because he was losing his hair and other stuff. So they had the producers and creator, they had to find a way to have children understand. So they made up Steve going to college. And Joe took over for the rest of the season. We didn't see Steve again in person until 100th episode celebration, and that was his last physical appearance. So, yeah. And then he didn't appear again until Blues Clues and You. So, I'm trying to think of a good Steve moment. Oh yeah, I liked when in Blue Wants to Play a Song Game when they were doing the monkey see, monkey do. He's like, monkey see, monkey do. It's just really hard to think of a funny Steve moment when there's so many. But he's done a lot of great stuff. He's also a really talented singer. Fun fact, he sung the Young Sheldon theme song, if you know Young Sheldon, that show. It's Sheldon from Big Bang Theory as a child. So, he's a really good singer. He also sung a song on the fellow Nick Jr. show, Jack's Big Music Show. It was about Groundhog Song. But, I think a Steve song, or I think a Steve moment, it's just really hard to think of one. But Steve has done great stuff. So what are your guys' favorite Steve moments? A lot of his skidoos were really nice. I love those. I liked when he fell... Oh, here's one. I liked when, in snack time, he fell down when the telephone rang. When Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper were calling him. It was freaking funny. Like, he fell down when the phone rang. I also like how he fell down, and What Was Blue's Dream About when he was... Also, another funny moment, or when he was about to find the clue and it was a mat. Anyways, another moment. Oh my god, did I lose it? Oh, no, I didn't. In Mailbox's birthday, he sat down in a chair with the clue on it, and he's like, am I sitting in glue? Oh, man. Also, I liked how in Inventions, the answer to Blue's Clues was legit Blue's Clues, and he was, like, laughing. It was funny. That kaleidoscope he used in, I think it's What Did Blue See? I think. Or it could be wrong, but it was pretty nice. But yeah, Steve has had great moments. So guys, tell me what your favorite Steve moment is. I'd love to hear it. Well, Steve, I hope you have a nice birthday. We all love you. Stay awesome. We will never forget you. As to quote what he said when they did the 25 years. I'm hoping next year they do something for the 30-year anniversary. He never forgot us, ever. So, Steve, stay awesome, my dude. You're awesome. You're an awesome host. We all love you very much. Have a great birthday. Enjoy whatever you're doing. And thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you guys next time. Happy birthday, Steve.